Well, Congressman, my question to you, sir, is that we have, and we just talked about this in the last question, that came up. We have $13 trillion of debt. We have $1.5 trillion of a budget deficit. You articulated the delta between what we're bringing in and what we're spending, and I would propose that that's your difference, that's your delta, because you're the one that has been voting for these spending measures. So I want to ask you, if you're comfortable with the way things are now, if you're comfortable with the debt that we have, the deficit, where we are with all of these issues, and what you're going to do differently to turn this around and turn our economy around and our job situation, our unemployment, so that we can move forward and so that we don't become the first generation in American history to hand off a country to our children that is worse off than it was before.
Well, is it my turn to respond?
Yes.
I'm going to do exactly what I've been doing. During the Clinton administration, I chaired the New Democrat coalition. We put together a balanced budget amendment. We passed it. And then we put together what's called pay-go. So we wouldn't cut taxes unless we were prepared to cut spending. And if we were going to increase spending, we increased revenue. And in fact, during the Clinton years, we created almost 22 million new jobs, and we left President Bush with a surplus of $5.6 trillion, which President Bush promptly took, cut taxes, reduced revenue, got rid of the pay-go requirement, increased spending on 2 wars, and then left the next president with $3.5 trillion of additional debt. There was a $9 trillion fiscal reversal. My policies are clear. I vote against tax cuts that are not paid for. I want new spending paid for. I want this budget balanced.
Time.
And that's what I'll continue to do.
Time.